What's up, guys? My name is Zach Black. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about mini purposes and how they basically have a huge impact still, causing kind of what I'm going to call a ripple effect here. It's kind of a domino thing, and it's kind of compounding itself over time. And basically, a lot of people in the spiritual community especially are normally searching for their purpose. I mean, everybody kind of is, but in the spiritual community, people are more directly looking for their purpose normally. And the reason that is, I feel, is obviously just to give some meaning to your life. I mean, everybody wants to feel like they're doing something in this life that, has some kind of purpose, So finding your purpose is obviously the best way to get that to happen. But a lot of people spend so much time like searching for like this big thing, like becoming like this, big spiritual leader somehow or something like that. And that might not be your purpose. I mean, your purpose might be just to be like doing something else that you're already doing, possibly that's inspiring somebody else, or even just doing what you love in general. Even though it might not seem like it's causing a big impact, that thing you're doing, your career, whatever it is, might not be what's actually causing those big ripple effects. It could be like just this tiny little purpose. You could be traveling around in another country or something, and somebody could just see you like enjoying your time, I don't know, whatever you do, maybe you're just literally hanging out on a vacation, and somebody just kind of sees you, just having fun doing your thing. And even if you're in a relationship, you could be, you and whoever you're with could be on a trip together, and you could inspire other people in the kind of love that you and them share. That could have a massive impact on them, and they could be like, oh wow, that looks like people that are actually in love. That's a first. Because obviously everybody's got this conditional love going around, so that can inspire somebody to not be so like closed off to letting their feelings out to somebody or something, and that that could have a huge impact on their life, is what I'm saying. Something as small as you not even knowing that you did anything, basically. And that can happen a lot. Those are those little tiny ripple mini purposes I'm talking about. It's stuff that you don't even know you're doing, but it's having a huge impact. And it could even be at a place that you work, or people that you're around, maybe your friends. And it could even be in something that you don't even want to do, but you just feel compelled to do. And you just end up talking to a specific person at a specific time and saying specific things that end up changing their mindset just enough that causes them, 5 years from now to have a totally different outcome than if you had said nothing to them. It can be little stuff like that, and you didn't even know what you said had any impact on them whatsoever. So it's this has been mentioned in a couple of movies I know in the past, but it's something that I'm kind of realizing myself as well, in searching for my own purpose. Obviously, I make these videos, which I feel like is definitely part of my purpose, which is more of out there, like in your face purpose. You obviously know that that's kind of a purpose right there. But when it comes to these ones, they're kind of small and you don't really realize it. So I'm trying to throw this out there so you guys kind of have kind of more of an idea of like whether you should be concerned about searching for your purpose all the time, because a lot of times I feel like you really don't need to be searching for it, because you're kind of just, if you're on this spiritual path, you'll kind of just fall into it by following what you feel compelled to do. And like I said, you might feel compelled to do things that aren't that great, and make sure you have a good idea of the difference between something that you feel compelled to do and something that you just want to do. Because there is a little bit of a difference. Normally the desire to do something, though, is there for a reason. So, it's kind of up to you to discern whether or not you need to be doing it. But when you just follow things you feel compelled to do, a lot of times there is some kind of reason for it, whether it's going to bring you some kind of teaching or you're going to just say like one word to somebody that's going to have an impact on their life and you're not even going to know it. So just, be open to stuff like that, because it's just kind of how things work a lot of times. And even if you're religious, this is something that I feel in a lot of religions kind of goes on, But anyway, this applies to pretty much everybody, whether you're spiritual, religious, or not. Just saying one word to somebody could seriously impact their life greatly. In some cases especially, you have like one little word of advice you throw out there and it just, can change their life sometimes, and even if it's not in this most gigantic way, even if it's just a little bit, but it causes them to have that shift in their mindset, and maybe they go research something because of what you said, and that causes them to have an entire different life because of that one thing you said. It's a ripple effect. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, guys, don't feel so pressured to find your purpose, because most of the time it's going to just come to you. And if you don't have like an in-your-face kind of purpose for like your career at the moment, you probably have other little purposes that you're fulfilling before that one comes into your life, because normally that one's kind of like that one just comes to you eventually, I feel like, with everybody. And normally it has something to do with stuff you've done in the past a lot of times, but not every time. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like if you feel compelled, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. We upload every single Wednesday, and random videos throughout the week on the rest of the time. And you guys can click the little bell to get notified. It's right next to the subscribe button, and then you'll know when I upload and things like that. But more importantly, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and much love to you.